Hey friends, it's Peggy Hall here, and I have a special message for businesses. Many business owners have contacted me because they were unsure about the rules and regulations regarding opening their business in California. Now, I don't know what the laws are in your own state, but likely they are similar to what's going on in California. Although I have to say, things are very tense in California. I don't think people realize just how bad things have gotten here in terms of the overreach of our governor. And I want to be very, very clear about these phases and these reopening phases and all of the guidelines and so forth. They are just that, guidelines. These are not laws that are enforceable. These are guidelines that you can choose to follow. And I know some business owners are fearful of liability. And I want to remind you as a business owner that you already carry liability insurance. And this is no different than any other kind of liability. In fact, it's probably even a weaker case if you were to be sued for someone saying that they got this illness in your place of business, in your establishment, in your office. It's highly unlikely. I pointed out in a previous video, and in fact, I want to show you exactly why. In terms of liability, there is a law. So I am going to share my screen here, and I would like you to let me know in a comment what is going on in terms of your concerns about opening a business or not. So what I want to do is go to the Healthy American. That's my website. I want you to go and sign up. And even if you are subscribed here on YouTube, thank you everyone who is. I would like you to sign up at thehealthyamerican.org. A special shout out to all of the wonderful subscribers from High Impact Vlogs. Brian has inspired me to do my own channel, and I'm so happy to welcome you here. So you go to thehealthyamerican.org, and under resources, I have information here where you can get, for example, the laws. And I've got links where you can actually find this. So I'm going to scroll down here, and there's links that you can visit. But what I want to show you as a business owner is you actually cannot prevent anyone from entering your business establishment according to California Civil Code 51. And that's because it states that all persons in California are free and equal. And no matter their, let's see here, no matter their medical condition, they are entitled to the full and equal accommodations, advantages, facilities, privileges, or services in all business establishments of every kind whatsoever. That means if you are a barber, if you have a florist shop, if you have a restaurant, if you are selling surfboards, if you are a real estate agent, whatever business you have, you may not prevent a California citizen from getting the full and equal accommodations. So my reading of this law says that I am able to go into your business establishment, and having you serve me outside on the sidewalk because I'm not wearing a mask is not equal and full, because I want to go inside the place of business. So I just want you to know what the laws are in California. Laws are statutes that were passed by the California legislature, and they were signed into law by the governor. These orders are actually recommendations, and they are not enforceable by law. The other thing that I'd like you to know is that there is I think my husband and my dog are home. There is information about businesses that fear liability. So this is very important for you, because in order for someone to bring a case against your business that they contracted an infectious disease, first of all, they don't contract it from a place. It has to be from a person. So that means that you or someone in your business would have to intentionally transmit this infectious disease to the other person. And that also means you would have to know, or your employee would have to know, or the patron in your place of business would have to know that they are afflicted with this infectious disease. And finally, this one, I just don't see how it would hold water in court, that the defendant would have to show the specific intent of that person to transmit the disease to them. It is highly unlikely that a case would be brought against you successfully where a person would sue an employee or another person in your business establishment for giving them an infectious disease. How would it be proven that they didn't catch that when they were at the gas station or going to the grocery store or walking around in their, from their car to your place of business? So I believe if you read that carefully, you will see that the likelihood of you being sued by not having these guidelines in place is highly unlikely. I want to confirm and reaffirm and emphasize and magnify and amplify the point that these phases are guidance. They are not laws. And unless you received something from a board under which you have a license, and they stated that there is a new regulation, a regulation is a law that was passed by a state agency, like a department or a board or a commission. And these are called regulations. And regulations also have to go through an administrative review to make sure that they don't conflict with established California law. Well, you can see very clearly in the example I gave that there is a California law that prevents you from preventing anyone from entering your business establishment based on their medical condition. And I also want to let you know that I am recommending and highly encouraging and enthusiastically suggesting that people let businesses know that they cannot be required to wear a mask unless recommended by a licensed medical professional, because wearing a mask is considered a health intervention. A healthy person that is required, or any person that is required to put on a mask, should be examined by a licensed medical doctor, because wearing a mask is going to negatively impact the person's respiratory system, their brain function, and also their immune system. Why? Why does wearing a mask negatively impact your respiratory system, your brain function, and your immune system? Because it deprives and it diminishes the flow and intake of oxygen. This is called carbon dioxide toxicity. Let's leave aside the whole idea that these people are not wearing sterile masks. They are not disposing of them in between each patron like they would do at a hospital. These are not medical masks. These are cloth masks and fabric masks that likely are carrying a lot of germs anyway. So asking your employees and asking the patrons to wear masks is likely spreading more disease and infection and actually harming the health of your employees and harming the health of your patrons. So I just want you to be clear on that. If you would go back and watch my videos 1, 2, 3, and 4 about masks, I have all of the data, all of the scientific evidence that it really shows that healthy people do not need to wear masks. And there has yet to be one conclusive, peer-reviewed scientific paper that conclusively shows that healthy people wearing masks prevents the spread of illness. If someone has that, please email me at peggy@thehealthyamerican.org. I would love to see it. Now, further, I want to also, so those were the main points that California law allows the free and equal access to your business establishment whatsoever, because you cannot discriminate based on a medical condition. So that's really, really important. You would be breaking the law. The second thing is that asking somebody to wear a mask is really a type of a medical or health intervention. And unless you are going to provide a licensed medical doctor and the patron is going to agree to submit to a physical exam that would therefore give grounds to advise someone to wear a mask, I don't think that's territory you want to tread in. And then the other thing, the most important thing, is that these reopening guidance is just guidance. Unless you are operating under a board that oversees your license and they have published a new regulation. A regulation is different than guidance, and you need to know the difference. And I am just sharing the information. You decide what you want to do, obviously, with your business. But I wanted to clarify some of these things, and I wanted to share with you the reason why is because so often we are deceived either through intention or through ignorance or through incompetence by these agencies that are saying that wearing a mask is a law. It is not a law. Laws are only laws when they are passed by the legislature, and the legislature has not even been convened on these matters. So rest assured that public orders are considered a misdemeanor, similar to a citation, like an expensive parking ticket. But this is not even considered an order any longer. It is called guidance. I urge you to contact the county health officer in the area where you do business. I urge you to communicate, to send this video to your city council, to your council members, to your mayor, to your city manager, to your business associations, to your business associates. I encourage you to share this with businesses that you like to frequent and you feel that you are being pushed back because of the mask issue. So that's what I have for you for business owners. I would love to have you join me here at thehealthyamerican.org. And you can download your free action guide. It has all of the laws. It has sample letters that you can write to your mayor, to your city council, to your board of supervisors, to your assembly person, to your state senator, even to your homeowners association. I had a victory earlier about that. You can see it in one of my previous videos where I explained how, I got the swimming pool open based on everything I just shared with you. And that even underwent legal review. So please join me, thehealthyamerican.org. And I want to thank all of you who have sent financial support, because that allows me to continue to do my research, to do the digging, and to create these materials for you. And you can subscribe here on the YouTube channel. Please subscribe at thehealthyamerican.org, because I want you to get all of the videos, the research, and the information that I'm creating as fast as I can. Send me the links, send me the data. I want to help you, and I thank you for standing with me for truth and freedom. You, I'm sure, just like I do, we want to live life fully and freely. And with your help, we'll be able to do just that. See you soon, everybody.